technology, and society in modern ages. The modern age, or modernity, is the post-medieval era, a wide span of time marked in part by technological innovations, urbanizations, scientific discoveries, and globalizations. The modern age is generally split into two parts, the early and the late modern period. The early modern periods begin with Gutenberg, the invention of the movable type printing press in the late 15th century and ended late 18th century. So, ang modern age daw ay ang panahon kung saan ang mga tao ay natututunang mag-discover, ay mag-invent ng bagong kaalaman kung paano gumawa at gumamit ng mga bagay-bagay. Halimbawa na lang nito ay ang invention ni Gutenberg na movable printing press. Noong tumagal ang invent siya noong 15th century and nag-end siya noong 18th century. So, ito ang larawan ng example niya. Itong type. So, yan. Ang printing press daw is a machine by which text and image are transferred from movable type to paper or other media by means of ink. Movable type and paper were invented in China. And the oldest known extant book printed from movable type was created in Korea in 14th century. Printing press became mechanized in Europe during the 15th century.
Early modern age, it also referred to as the post-medieval period. It is the period of European history between the end of the Middle Ages and the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, roughly the late 15th century to the late 18th century. The beginning and end of the early modern period are marked by important changes in ideas, society, religion, economics, and politics. Sinasabi dito na ang early modern ages o post-medieval period ay ang panahon sa Europa mula sa katapusan ng Middle Ages at simula ng Industrial Revolution. Dito nagbago ang mga ideya, lipunan, relihiyon, ekonomiya, at politika.
What is scientific revolution? Scientific revolution was a series of events that marked the emergence of modern science during early modern period, when developments in mathematics, physics, astronomy, biology, including human anatomy, and chemistry transformed the views of society about nature. It is a drastic change in scientific thought that took place during the 16th and 17th centuries. This period replaced the Greek view that had dominated science for nearly 2,000 years, establishing science as an independent discipline with utilitarian goals. By the end, it became a central focus in European civilization, surpassing Christianity's influence.
Aristotelian universe. Aristotle proposed a geocentric model of the universe in which the Earth is the center of motion and surrounded by concentric celestial sphere of planet and star. Aristotle's model showed the planet is the celestial realm, moving around the Earth in the orderly manner, in perfect circle, and with uniform motion, neither speeding up nor slowing down. As a philosophy, this model worked very well. However, it did not explain why planets appear to slow down and speed up in their movement. Nevertheless, Aristotle's universe was the accepted model under 17th century. So, yun nga, ang geocentric model daw na pinropose ni Aristotle ay yung ang Earth daw is the main core na pinapalibutan ng lahat ng planet at kasama na rin ay ang moon at ang sun, and also yung mga star, and yung yung wala pa rin nakaka-determine kung pag kung paanong pagbilis at pagbagal ng pag-ikot nito. And yun lang din yung pinakang pinakang inaccept ng inaccept inaccept na theory noong panahon ng 17th century.
Before I start, I just want you to give some short background about Claudius Ptolemy. He was born on Egypt on 100 AD. He was a mathematician, geographer, astronomer, and produced several important ancient manuscripts. He died on Alexandria on 186 AD. During his times, he studied all the works of all astronomers who lived before him, particularly the Babylonian and Greek astronomers. He learned about all the methods that were used to observe and measure objects in the night sky using the naked eye. He collected them and used his excellent mathematical skills and developed his own model of the universe, which is the geocentric model that can be found in one of his manuscripts, the Almagest, na kung ating babaybayin, geo means earth and centric means in the center of. He believed that the earth is at the center of the universe. His theory also proposed that the earth does not move at all, but celestial bodies revolve around it, including the stars, planet, moon, and even the sun. Additionally, dahil nakakaunti pang may alam that time about celestial bodies, he became famous because of his theory and made an impact to Greco-Roman society due to his ideas. And also, he made an impact to the church.
What does geocentric theory state? Geocentric theory state is not a theory at all, but rather a failed hypothesis which states that the Earth is at a fixed position in the universe with all heavenly bodies orbiting it. Additionally, the Greek geocentric model suggested that the universe was finite and that beyond the celestial sphere, the furthest entity from Earth which contained the stars was heaven. Dito sinasabing ang geocentric theory ay hindi tunay na theory, kundi isang nabigong haka-haka sa nagpapahayag na ang mundo ay nasa isang hindi gumagalaw na posisyon sa universe, at ang lahat ng heavenly bodies ay umaaligid dito. Dagdag pa, ang Greek geocentric model ay nagmungkahi na ang universe ay may hangganan at ang pinakamalayong bagay mula sa mundo na naglalaman ng mga bituin ay ang langit. Why is the geocentric theory important? The geocentric model of the universe is important in understanding how and why ancient people imagined the universe around them and considered what existed beyond Earth. The timeline that exists between the geocentric and heliocentric models in history shows us how scientific thinking and evidence has guided and contributed to our understanding of the universe.
Who is Nicholas Copernicus? Nicholas Copernicus was born on February 19, 1973, in Torun, Poland. He was a polymath from a well-off merchant family. After his father's passing, his uncle, a future bishop, provided him with an exceptional education in various fields. Copernicus studied at the University of Krakow and later Italy, obtaining a doctorate in canon law in 1503. He became a church administrator and doctor, but spent his free time on scholarly pursuits, including astronomy. In 1542, he completed his groundbreaking work, De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, or On the Revolutions of the Celestial Spheres, and passed away shortly after at the age of 70. His book, De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, is often regarded as the starting point of modern astronomy and the defining epiphany that began the scientific revolution. Copernicus' heliocentric model faced significant opposition and wasn't widely accepted during his lifetime. However, it laid the foundation for future astronomers like Galileo and Kepler. His courage to challenge established beliefs and his dedication to the pursuit of knowledge transformed our understanding of the universe forever. To sum up, Nicholas Copernicus, the Renaissance astronomer, took a bold stand against the established geocentric model of the universe.
Copernicus' major work, De Revolutionibus Orbium Celestium, or On the Revolution of the Heavenly Spheres, presented his heliocentric theory, na kung ating muling babaybayin, helium means sun and centric means in the center of, which obviously contradicts the Ptolemaic geocentric theory which endorsed by the Church for centuries, na ang pinaniwalaan nga nila isang Earth ang nasa gitna ng universe. But according to Copernicus, the Sun, not the Earth, was at the center of the solar system. Additionally, the heliocentric model was based on extensive observation and careful mathematical calculations. And the trivia here is Copernicus was cautious on presenting his theory because of the potential backlash from the church. Na that time na kung anong pinaniniwalaan ng church, yun ang pinaniniwalaan ng society. So one of the solution na naisip niya is dedicate the book to Pope Paul III to obtain the papal favor. As a result, although Copernicus' ideas were met with resistance, initially his work laid the foundation for the scientific advancement of the following centuries. Later on, his theory was embraced by different astronomers such as Galileo Galilei, Johannes Kepler, who built his ideas and refined our understanding of planetary motion.
Heliocentric model. According to Copernicus' heliocentric theory, the Earth and the planets revolve around the Sun. So basically, ang model nito ay gawa ni Nicholas Copernicus. Pero ngunit ang model na ito ay unang pinopose ni Aristarchus of Samos. Pero that time, ito isang theory pa lamang at wala pang masuring pag-aaral. Kaya hindi ito mapatunayan. Basically, wala siyang concrete evidence. At nang dumating si Nicholas Copernicus ay ginawa niya ng pag-aaral at napatunayang nasa gitna nga ng universe ang Sun at hindi ang Earth. Ngunit may major flaws ito at ang isa sa major flaws ng model na ito ay sinabi niya na nasa gitna daw ng universe ang Sun. Ngunit ang totoo ay nasa gitna lamang ito ng solar system at ang mga planeta tulad ng Earth ang umiikot sa paligid nito sa pamamagitan ng imaginary orbit. Isa pa ay ginamit rin ni Nicholas Copernicus ang Ptolemaic tools upang ma-explain ang bawat movement ng stars and mga planets. At noong 1514, ang handwritten book niya ay ibinigay niya sa kanyang kaibigan. At dahil dito ay natanggap ng mga tao ang model niya ito. Hanggang sa kasalukuyan ay patuloy pa rin ginagamit ang model na ito dahil masasabi natin na mas accurate ito kaysa sa geocentric model. Ngunit noong 1539 may isang Protestant leader na nagngangalang Martin Luther ang question ito. Patay na rin ang Catholic churches ay kinwestiyon ang model ni Nicholas Copernicus hanggang 1616. At ang isa nga sa rason nila ay wala daw religious beliefs ang kanyang theory at puro lamang ito scientific method. So, pumunta na tayo sa difference ng geocentric at heliocentric. So, konting recap lang. Basically, ang geocentric ay nasa gitna niya ay Earth at lahat ng celestial body like stars, sun ang nagre-revolve around sa Earth. Kapag heliocentric naman ay ang nasa gitna ay sun at ang nagre-revolve sa kanya ay planet Earth, sun, and other planets pa. So, the key difference lang naman ay ito mo lang naman talaga yung pinakang ma-identify yung dalawang model na to. Pero, kino-consider na tama ang heliocentric dahil ito ang mas accurate at mas closer to the real picture. Kaya hanggang ngayon, siya ang masasabi nating tamang model. Add ko lang ito pa yung other difference nila. So, Earth is pagdating naman sa geocentric, Earth is stationary. Pagdating sa helio, Earth is in motion. At isa pa, ang tulad nga ng sabi ko, geocentrism is Ptolemaic theory and heliocentrism is Copernicus theory. At ang isa pa, ang geocentrism ay first proposed by Aristotle and supported by Ptolemy. At ang heliocentrism naman ay first proposed by Aristarchus of Samos and supported by Copernicus. At ang similarities naman nila ay both rotate around one celestial body. So, ang isa pa ay both models of solar system. At ang last ay present dito ang moons and suns and other planets.